Beats Planet.
And we back like bra straps. What's happening, man? It's Voch Lombardi. We back at it again. About to get day 2 of the process started. Like I said, once again, just like the pre-draft show tomorrow, well, yesterday, the pre-draft show we had, I'm not going to hold y'all very long. I want to give y'all a chance to go get your snacks and set up your living rooms and to grab your snuggies and getting your comfortable clothes so we can watch this thing in peace. Let me address the chat box real fast. We got my man Juice up in there. Got the veteran Cal Jack up in there. Got Dex, Hardpoint TV, Slump TV. What up, Slump TV? P4M Films. What's happening, man? Dexter, my veteran right here. My man Festerson. What's up, Fest? Sayer, what's happening, man? Matt, what's happening, man? I see a lot of tacos going on around here. Hey, man, I've come. DeQuante, what's up, man? I've come to peace with the taco charter pick. My man Dirk up in here. What up, Dirk? I've come to peace with the taco charter pick, man. When you Razul Dex, what's happening, man? When I first did my taco charter film session, of course the phone lines are open. They're always open. They're open just for you. When I did my first taco charter film session, I think I did like 3 games or whatever, maybe 4. And I was comfortable with my assessment of taco charter. I say, cool, 3 games, that's all I need. I maybe watched another one. Bam. The second Dallas Cowboy, the second he becomes a Dallas Cowboy, I wanted to watch every single play that Taco Charlton has been involved in for the past 4 years. And that's what I've been doing this morning. I've watched those 2 games from Taco's freshman year. I've watched a couple from his sophomore season. They ain't on dry breakdown, bro. I had to dig through that and find them. But I found them. I got some Taco from the junior year, and of course I dug into his senior year. Taco has shown a lot of improvement throughout these years, and basically what I see from him is Taco is one of the better balls of clay in this draft. As far as you're going to get somebody with a coach, because a lot of these edge guys are not very polished. They're athletic. They got great size, but they're not very polished. Taco Charlton's one of those guys, but you see his improvement. And, you know, Dallas Cowboys, we have this level 80 wizard for a defensive coordinator named Rod Marinelli. And I think Rod is going to take this kid at 6'6", 270 pounds, wearing number 97 now. He got these long arms. Taco Charlton can sit in the driver's seat and change his passenger seat side view mirror without changing seats. You know what I'm saying? Like Taco's built that way. And I think whenever Rod Marinelli stands on the table and says, I want that guy, as a Cowboys fan, I can't help but to trust the process. We all know I wanted Malik McDowell at 28. That was the deal. Like that's what I needed in my life to make my life complete. Unfortunately, we didn't get Malik McDowell. It's all good though. Last year we drafted a Malik. His name was Malik Collins, and that was a bit of a head scratcher for me because we had some defensive tackles that I thought were better at the time. But Rod Marinelli banged that table for Malik Collins, and when he banged that table, it just fit. It fit Rod Marinelli's style. And there was nothing else to say from that point. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nothing else to discuss. So when Rod Marinelli stands on the table and he beats on it for Taco Charlton, Taekwondo Charlton, it is what it is, man. I'm happy about it, but I'm ready to get into the day 2 and day 3 picks. All right. With that being said, y'all, you can hit the phone lines. There will be a pre and post draft show. I'm not going to stream during the draft. I think we should all enjoy it as fans and consume it as you need it to be consumed. I'm gonna get into Juice's comment in a second. The phone lines are always open. What I'm looking for y'all today, just like yesterday, best case scenario, worst case scenario. I want to see what y'all want for your teams, man. The best case for your team, the worst case for your teams. Call in, tell me whoever your team is, and tell me what your best and worst case scenario for them. This ain't me trying to sell salt to a slug, though, Cap. This just me trying to put perspective onto the situation, right? Because everybody got a different situation. Like you're a Saints fan. The coach, I'm gonna address you in a second. Cal, you're a Saints fan. I'm sure you feel good about the Marshawn Lattimore pick, but I don't know if you know how to feel about the Ramczyk pick. But when you put it in perspective of your draft class, of course of your draft, pick or whatever, you're gonna have different perspective on it. You probably didn't like Ramczyk at first. I tell you who whooped the hell out of Ramczyk in college, Taco Charter. So I ain't talking crazy or whatever, but if you're Ryan Ramczyk or whatever, you may not like him at first, but when you look at him in perspective of, okay, can he beat Streif out? If you're a Saints fan, can he beat Streif? If he can beat Streif, of course, that may not be your ideal pick. You may want Lamp, you may want Cam Robinson, but if he can come in and do what you need him to do, if he can come in and beat Streif, then the pick was cool at 32. That's all I'm saying. So the coach, there's no crap that I'm cutting right here. This is as real as it gets. It's never gonna go the way I think it's gonna go. Right? I'm not in these war rooms. It's not gonna go the way I wanted to go. Cause shit, to be fair, everybody didn't want Zeke last year. Right? I wanted Zeke. Y'all find my damn videos. Everybody didn't want Zeke last year. There were some guys beating that Ramsey table, right? But once you get Zeke on your team, you change the perspective. Okay, this is what Zeke can do. This is what he can do. So I agree. I didn't want Taco to be the pick. I wanted Malik McDowell. But in the perspective of how we're gonna use him and how he fits with our team and what Marinelli can do with him, I'm fine with the pick. I wanted Malik though. I saw somebody say something about how why didn't we draft a cornerback or something like that? Well, because there's 15 corners left that you can draft. Like there's probably going to be a run on the edge guys remaining, right? One of the edge guys may go 33 right here tonight. We don't know. But it could be a run on corners and it'll still be quality level corners in the back end of this draft. But I tell you what we was running out of. We were running out of edge guys. We flat out running out of edge guys. So I ain't mad at the Cowboys going to go get Taco Charlton right there. So it is what it is, man. I'm cool with the pick. It's just part of the game. You're not always going to get the best players when you're one of the better teams, right? Everybody can't have the luxury of being a bad team to go get some of the best players in the draft. Everybody can't do that. Sometimes when you win 13 games, you don't get the best players, right? So with that being said, let's jump into the phones. Let's talk to my platinum caller, my man Juice. What's happening, man?
What's going on, bro?
What you got for the program, man? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. I'm in a great mood today. What's up?
Me too, bro. I'm just calling in. You said best case, worst case scenario for my team. I'm a Jets fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing they want to trade up with the Packers, get that first pick in the second round.
Right.
I'm scared it's for a quarterback. I don't like it. I don't want it to be for a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if they're going to trade up with the Packers, it might be for Dalvin Cook because I feel like the Packers, if push comes to shove, they go and take Dalvin Cook, so we're trying to trade to get him first.
Mm-hmm.
Really what I want to see is either Dalvin Cook, Forrest Lamp to help that line, or Woozier King, man. That's my preference for my squad. But like I commented on the Dallas Cowboys, like they could have grabbed like King or Buddha and grabbed like Willis in the second round for that pass rush. I just wasn't feeling the Taco Charlton pick for the Cowboys.
I feel you on that, bro, but Willis wasn't gonna be there at 60. Like the best rusher at 60 probably would have been like he probably would have been somebody like Derek Rivers will probably be there or something like that. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. I think he'll be there. I think he will.
I'm willing to bet you money Willis ain't gonna be there, dog. There's gonna be a run on edge guys at some point, and those guys that we think gonna make it. So everybody that want Basham, everybody that want Willis, those guys like Dietrich Wise. I don't know Dietrich. He may be a a third round or something like that. But those remaining pass rushes that you think gonna be there at your third round pick, they not gonna be there at your third round. That's just me guessing though. You know, I'm not Cleo Lombardi or nothing like that. It could happen. Willis could make it to 60. But
Y'all ain't got a second round pick?
Dallas got a second round pick. Yeah, and it says 60. I just don't think Willis will be there at 60. I think there was a better chance of a great corner being there at 60 opposed to a better pass rusher there at 60.
I got a feel there's gonna be a big run at corner going through the middle of the draft, and some good pass rushers are gonna fall to that third round area, and they could land someone good.
Even if 7 corners go off the board, and it's just me looking at my board, if 7 corners go off the board, Cordray Tankersley's still there, Akilo Witherspoon's still there, Razul Douglas still there. If you want Jordan Phillips to go play the slot, he's there. Right, so it's plenty of options to go with this year. I'm about to move on. Juice, come to the post draft show.
You know I will, man. Take it easy.
Salute, my man Juice, one of my favorite callers. One more point before I move on to the next call, and this show ain't gonna be long, y'all. Like it's just gonna be like 30 minutes or something like that. I don't think the Packers understand how brilliant their movement was. Right, like. It was a great move, but I don't think they know it was a great move. Like you gave up leverage in day 1 to have all the leverage in day 2. This is what I mean. When you break down the draft from day 1 and day 2, if you look at day 1, if you getting out of your pick to go get 33, you basically losing leverage. Okay, cool. You want to give us your pick. This is the first round. You want your 5th-year option. Cool. Get out of there, right? But when day 2 comes and you're at 33, you the first pick of the second round and all these guys on the board, that's when you got your leverage. Green Bay Packers sit at 33 and Deshaun Kaiser is on the board right now. McDowell's on the board. Cook and Mixon are on the board. King and Awuzie are on the board right now. If you like Obi Melifonwu's on the board right now. Raekwon McMillan and Zach Cunningham on the board right now. And if you're the Green Bay Packers, you can pick any of those guys. And you can basically use 33 for trade bait. I was telling guys, look, the first round cool, but day 2 is where you're gonna make your money this year. Cause it's some guys, it's some value to be had in day 2 and day 3. Pardon me, in round 2 and round 3. That's where the money at. Just put that into perspective. Let's run these calls real fast. Non-unintentional grounding, Daniel. What's happening, man?
What's up?
What you got?
I just called in to say watch out for Zay Jones today, man. I think he's the second best wide receiver in this class, and I love Corey Davis. So I think he can be a freaking masterpiece if you want to take him anywhere in the second round.
Yeah, I agree. I love Zay Jones. He wasn't my second on the board, but considering the first 3 guys, Zay was my next guy. I love Zay Jones. So yeah. I mean, I feel you. What else you got for the show?
Also, one guy you forgot to mention, who I actually liked more than some, Quincy Wilson. I wasn't quite as high on him as Matt Miller with cornerback 1, but I think he's pretty good. I mean, he's got the size, he's got the speed. Well, not great speed, but adequate speed, and he's got pretty good hips and cover skills. So watch out for Quincy Wilson as well.
I definitely think somebody from Matt Miller, from Quincy Wilson's management team is paying Matt Miller or something. He got him up there. I think Matt mocked Quincy like number 6 or something like that. It was high as hell.
Yeah, and he was trying to say he was cornerback 1 all year.
Yeah, man, I'm not buying that. But if Quincy's there, he's good value now. Quincy's he's some damn good value now. Thanks for the call, Dan.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. We're gonna run the rest of these calls. Hey, y'all, if you listening in, be sure to come through in the post draft show. We did it last night. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna have a post draft show. I want y'all to call in and tell me how great your team did, or tell me who needs to get fired. I want to hear all your gripes. Put some noise on it. 703. Who this?
What's good? Jets fan from Virginia. How you doing, bud?
Jets fan from Virginia. I'm holding it down for the Doski Walls and the Peasky Whiskey, trying to drop these bows like Dusty Rose. You know what you got for the show?
Hey man, great job. Great analysis. I just want to say I was super happy. Apparently, we called San Fran and tried to trade up, and I think John Lynch used that to screw over the Bears. So I'm pretty I'm pretty excited about that.
Right.
Basically made Jamal fall. So Jamal, in my opinion, was the best option at the time. I told you guys earlier that Corey Davis was underrated. He went one pick before us, and those were the two picks, Fournette and Davis, that I wanted. So I was pretty happy that Jamal fell to us. So I'm pretty anxious. What I'm actually blown by right now is that Dalvin's still on the board.
Yep.
So I want to know what you guys think about that, and if the Jets pick him up, what you guys think the Jets did this first 2 days.
You know, man, the Jets got options, man, and you know, thanks for calling. Go get a cornerback, man. Go get a cornerback. We seen what Reeves did to you. He basically showed up to the potluck with no food, right? Reeves showed up. He just kind of took his ball and went home, and he kind of left y'all stranded at the cornerback position or whatever. And y'all decided to go Adams in the first round. That's cool. Y'all bypass Marshawn Lattimore to go get Adams. I think that was the right move to make. But it's plenty cornerbacks in this draft left over, man. So. Man, go get you a guy like Kevin King, man. Chidobe Awuzie is there. Quincy Wilson, depending on how you feel about him. I want to know what everybody think about Sidney Jones, man. Do y'all think Sidney Jones does he go today? Will Sidney Jones go tomorrow? I saw a comment in the chat box or whatever, Jacob Powell. Look, I'm not saying the fifth-year option isn't valuable, but what I'm saying is when you bypass the fifth-year option to move out of the first round and you give up that leverage to be number 33, you have even more leverage now. This wasn't about the value of the picks. Of course, any first round pick is better than pick number 33. What I'm saying was Green Bay has the leverage to do whatever they want to do because they have 33 today with so much talent on the board. That's all I was saying. I'm not discounting how important the fifth year option is. You know, it's basically keeping players for cheap as long as you possibly can. I get it, but that's just my little thoughts on your disagreement. 704, what's happening, man? What you got?
Hey, man, this is Zach Janko from North Carolina, originally from Baltimore.
What's happening, man? What you got for the show?
Nothing much, man. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm holding down for the Doski Woski, man.
Man.
Go ahead. What you second guessing? Who's your team?
I'm a Baltimore fan. Baltimore Ravens.
You're a Baltimore fan. How you feel about the Marlon Humphrey pick?
Marlon Humphreys, I understand. I'm not a fan of the pick, the position. I would rather trade down. I think our draft board personally got destroyed. I was a huge fan of Derek Barnett.
Mm-hmm.
So Marlon Humphreys makes sense with the depth at the position we have. We have some young talent, but we have some durability issues.
Right.
So I understand them taking him. After watching some tape, I feel like he's a better position for like free safety or strong safety, and Eric Weddle only has probably like 3 more years left in him anyway.
That's what I was thinking, man. Line that dude up as strong. Let him cover certain people, not all people, and let him just line up and hit people. I agree. Go ahead. Who you want to draft tonight, though?
I think he's man, I would really like Tim Williams or Malik McDowell in the second.
Of course.
Maybe Cam Robinson if he fell.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
That'd be really great. Third round, maybe Cooper Kupp or offensive line depth. I
feel like everybody at some point got McDowell just sitting on their mind. I think whoever drafts McDowell, I hope it's tonight, whoever drafts McDowell is going to be 31 teams giving one big collective F-bomb because they missed out on him.
Oh, I agree 100%. I think he's raw with his pass rush moves and hand usage, but I think he's a very disruptive player. And if you get his mechanics right, I think he's the best player in the draft.
I agree, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Damn good call right there. Damn good call. Of course, we all want McDowell. That's the bad part about propaganda, man. I dropped one little video. Everybody says, "Oh my God, he actually stacks up with Solomon." He actually stacks up. I think he's better than Solomon, but I mean, if you feel like Solomon's better, it's cool. That's why I use the word stacked up. Whatever. I ain't hating on nobody. Shit, Tommy. If nobody wants McDowell but me, good. Let him go to Dallas. Shit. 929. Who this?
Hello, it's Jeffrey. Yeah.
Jeffrey got energy, man. I like that. What's happening, Jeffrey? What you got for the show?
Yeah. I didn't expect the pick last night, but I'm accepting the rapist. I'm accepting him.
Who's your team? The Raiders?
Yeah.
Garyon is not a Garyon is not a rapist, and that girl deserves to go to jail.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking around with myself.
Mhm.
However, I'm seeing some tape, and I'm starting to like the kid. I'm a bit. However, I just feel that for the last couple of days, Terrell bashing on Malik McDowell, regardless. And
I mean, that's some hellified company, but you got to get there. You gotta stand in there and make that pick, man. So I don't know if your team gonna do it. Who your team again? I know you just told me. Who your team again?
Raiders.
Shit, Oakland might draft McDowell. Shit, that's right in that range. So I feel you, bro. Hey, let me go ahead and get you off the phone so I can move the show along. Appreciate you.
Okay, sure.
Come through for the post show. Gonna move on to platinum callers, man. This man so platinum, he skipped the line when he called in. Cal, what's good, man?
Hey, what's good, bro?
What's happening? What you got for the show, my man? Don't be in the comment section. Don't be in the comment section talking crazy about my Taco Charlton analysis, man. I feel better about the situation than I did yesterday. I wanted Malik, but I'm cool with Taco. Go ahead.
When we were sliding with Taco, I asked you, I said, "Fuck, give me something good, man." You couldn't give me nothing.
Well, the problem was I can't give you nothing good about Taco at 11. I can find a lot good about Taco at 28.
That's true. That's true.
Go ahead.
For our next pick at 42, I want Sidney Jones.
That's decent. I think you got to be a tad bit confident to take Sidney Jones, man. But whenever you get him, you got to sit him down. But when he sits down, he's going to be lifting weights. He's going to be rehabbing, strength and conditioning, nutrition, right? So the biggest problem that I had with Sidney Jones is, damn, get this dude a sandwich. You know what I mean? He's 180 pounds or whatever. The NFL strength and conditioning will put some pounds on your ass. So if you get Sidney and you sit him down for a year, he going to come back swole as hell, and he's still going to have that same skill level. So getting Sidney Jones and redshirting him, I'm surprised nobody did it in the first round. That's my opinion. But go ahead.
I mean, if you could have Sidney Jones and Marshawn Lattimore for the next 4 or 5 years, why wouldn't you do it?
That's cold-blooded, man.
People like Saints fans are so struck on the pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Payton said his next pass rush grade is second round. There's still first round grades out there. And the way our defense is ran, we blitz a lot, so we need press cornerbacks.
Right.
So why not go get you a situational rusher like Ewan Price in the third round?
Mm-hmm.
Let him come in on third down.
I feel you on that. You also want to talk about a big physical corner playing man coverage. Shit, if you don't get Sidney, go get Cordray Tankersley. He's not for everybody, but if your team is one of those teams that can man up, press, get in people's faces, Cordray is that dude. But hey, man, I'm with you on picking Sidney, man. Now look, I would have got another call off the phone, but you platinum, so I'm gonna give you 15 more seconds to say something else you got to say. What else you got?
I really ain't got nothing else. I'm about to drop something on his Patreon, though.
Hey, man, salute to you, bro.
I got you.
So be sure you come through with the post-draft show. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you got from that. And I'll see you then, brother. Appreciate you. We got these 2 more calls. It's 5:30. I said I wasn't going to run it for too long, but I can't deny y'all. I cannot resist. 609. Matter of fact, pause. Let me do this. and this ain't gonna make no sense. This is gonna be terrible. 609 and 404. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on?
What's good?
What's going on, Mike from New Jersey?
Both of y'all try to take turns making y'all point quickly, so I can get off this thing and go get my little snacks together so we can get ready for day 2. What y'all got? One at a time. 609 first.
He going ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna put some predictions in for the Giants and who they might pick. Second round, I was thinking defensive end, either Chris Wormley, DeMarcus Walker, or Malik McDowell. And for third round, I'm thinking they would go offensive line, probably somebody like Deion Dawkins out of Temple, maybe Taylor Moton, or possibly the kid Anthony Garcia from Troy.
I hope the Giants make all the. I hope the Giants make all the bad picks. 404, what you got? Who's your team and what you want them to get?
Oh man, I'm Dirty Bird all the way, man.
Falcons. What you want to do to follow up with that tack pick? Real fast. Let me say something real fast. Let me just make a comment on where I seen a comment at. Let me go ahead and get 609 off the phone, man. All these analysts, all these internet people, these seditities, uptight folk that's out here talking crazy about Tack, calling this man a thug, calling him a gangster. Let me tell y'all something, man. Apparently, y'all ain't never felt nothing before.
I was getting ready to speak on that.
Apparently,
I'm gonna let you do your thing. I was getting ready to speak on that.
Apparently, y'all ain't never felt nothing before. Y'all ain't never had no pain before. Y'all ain't never had no hurt before. Y'all ain't never had no passion before. Y'all ain't never spoke nothing that y'all meant that y'all felt trumped everything before. Y'all must be dead, bodiless, soulless people. That man, what he did, he went on stage in front of, I don't know how many people was there live, but shit was wrapped around. Shit, I mean, they was in Philly. They was wrapped around to DC. It was motherfuckers in DC with binoculars watching the draft or whatever. So he went live in front of them people, in front of Roger Goodell, his new boss, in front of his new team, the Falcons, in front of Deion Sanders, in front of live TV, and that man said what he felt. That man ain't care about what y'all had to say. He ain't care about no reactions. He ain't care about no fines. He ain't care about no FCC regulated cuss word beeping. He ain't care about none of that. That man went on TV and he said what he had to say. And if y'all think that man a thug, damn it, I'm a thug too. And y'all need to thug a little bit more. Damn it.
Preach, brother, preach.
My bad, 404. What you got to say, man?
No, man. I'm glad you got that out because that was like one of the things I wanted to talk about. One of the things was I wanted to give a big ups and thank you because it seemed like everybody I was talking to about this player, you made a video December, I think you uploaded December 29th, 2016 of this player, man. Mm-hmm. And I've been telling everybody about this player. Everybody thought, what I was talking about, and they said that this dude basically didn't line up with none of these top pass rushers. I was like, man, I don't know what y'all seeing. But I was like, man, if I get a chance, if Atlanta get a chance to draft this dude, man, it's going to be something special. I've been saying this since day one, since I watched this dude on tape.
That dude is an athlete. He plays fast. He plays physical. He plays with a motor. Dan Quinn like those type of guys. And if they telling you that he not lining up against top talent, they not watching their film, man. That's why I always tell y'all they not watching their film because if you look at my O-line versus D-line video, he played against Garrett Bowles all day. So I don't know what y'all looking at. Go ahead.
Did you see how he ripped him apart in that game?
I ain't gonna lie, Garrett Bowles got at him a few times, but it was a good battle though. Garrett just ain't whooping.
It was a good battle, but it was two of those where
Tack put some hands on Bowles. Yeah,
know where he was.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know where he was on some of those when he got on the get off.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm really impressed about is the relentless, doesn't give up attitude.
Right.
That's what I love about him. Like, even when there was a part when he caused the interception. Now, this man could have stayed on the ground, celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
This man gets off the ground,
yes, sir,
and creates a block for his boy to get in there for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you can't coach that, man.
It's okay.
It's either you have it or you don't. Period. I don't care. You can't coach that, man. It's just, that's the intensity that you have about yourself, man. And the one thing for the pick that I would love to see today, and I'm proud about this pick. Only thing I did not like about it is I wish that Atlanta didn't hand over a third round this year.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they didn't do that. That was the only. I'm good with the pick though. I'm good with the pick. I just don't like what they gave up for it.
Yeah, I feel
You know, but Buda Baker, that is my Christmas list, my birthday list, whatever it is, man.
You know, man, the Falcons, the Falcons got a bad habit of drafting people, and I look at them and go, nah, I don't get it, but they plug them in and they just fit well. I don't know, man. They may end up drafting Corn Elder or something. He may be the best cornerback in this draft. We don't know. We don't know. But
I'm just hoping I can get Buda Baker, man. That is my wish list right there. Buda Baker, man. You line him up there with Neil, man. I actually think you have something.
We gonna see, man.
Well,
I want you to come through for the post show. What's your name, man? So I can log you in as platinum.
Oh man, Quan, man. Quan, man.
All right, we got Quan, the Falcons fan. All right, Quan, you are now a platinum member. Next time you call, you go to the front of the line with the other platinum cast. Appreciate you. Come through on the post show.
Oh, for sure, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, it's Voch Lombardi, man. We about to go ahead and wrap this up. Put a little ass whoop on that like button for me, please. Subscribe if you have not. If you're not a part of the notification squad, hit that bell next to the subscribe. So if I drop some impromptu shit, you'll have an idea of or just you'll get updated on when I drop my little videos or whatever. Join my Facebook group, Lombardi's Draft Talk. It's about to be 2,000 people in there disagreeing on everything. And follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. It's Voch Lombardi. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Wilson, the Peasky Whiskey. Come to the post-draft show as soon as day 2 is over. I will be loading back up to the post-draft show. We're going to have our little conversation. We're going to let it ride just like that. Peace, y'all.